Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Maighstir's Guidance. For those that are unaware of this process, I have pre-shuffled and pre-pulled a series of cards because you don't want to spend the next half hour watching me shuffle. This is a reading where it's not a political, it's not a world reading, it is a reading about a message that we need to hear at this particular time in our lives. The idea is to go through the videos, have a look to see whether there is an image or a title that garners your attention. Watch that video and take that message on board. So the message Maighstir has for us in this particular reading, it's one I haven't had before. It's again a beautiful image on the card. And so these are from my Namaste deck. I pull a card from my Namaste deck, then I pull 3 cards each from my Australian Wildflowers, my Nature's Whispers and my Cosmic Oracle, and then we'll finish up with a couple of cards from Work Your Light. So this is the Namaste deck card that was pulled, and the reading is: the universe is a projection from within, and you are a projection of the universe. You are vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are a divine ocean of love, a sea of blessing. You are the wind of change that flows through life. Now, I have no idea what this means, but I was really drawn, if you want to pause and read it for yourself, I was really drawn by that last sentence: you are the wind of change that flows through life. So we'll have a look and see what cards Maighstir has given to us. Welcome, Maighstir. Welcome, Ngariin. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I have a few spirits circling around today. I'm so looking forward to getting my little cat disco ball so I can pop it up the back. So if they feel inclined to touch it, they can. These are my 3 sets of cards: my Australian Wildflower, my Nature's Whispers and my Cosmic Oracle. So we'll just take them one at a time and see what this message actually is telling us. The universe is a projection from within, and you are a projection of the universe. You are vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are divine ocean of love, a sea of blessing, and you are the wind of change that flows through life. Oh! I just glanced down at the first card. Power. You are the power. You are the power. Violet Nightshade. Partnership. This is about working in partnership with your guides, with your mob, with your community, to bring this all to fruition. The emu bush, and then we have the orange banksia. Enthusiasm. Woohoo! Love, love, love. In case you haven't realized, I'm a incurable optimist. So I love this enthusiasm card. Whatever you do, whatever you choose to do, that you feel drawn to, that you feel passionate, do it with enthusiasm, and do it with the guidance and partnership of your guides, but also those in the community that have been placed in your way to help you on your path in whatever way it is, means and ways. But the power is yours. You are the power. You wouldn't believe what the next card is. For on power, we have empowerment. This is power from within. The universe is a projection from within you. You are empowered. You are a projection of the universe, the power. You are vast space, and yet you are spaceless. So the power and the empowerment is you. Partnership. Pause. Interesting, considering it's such a dynamic reading. But yes, pause. Pause and listen to these partnerships. Be in tune with these partnerships. You are the divine ocean of love, a sea of blessing. pause and listen. And then we have enthusiasm, and be your best self always. You are the wind of change that flows through life. If you want people to smile and feel happy, smile at them. They might think you're a bit odd. Just a chirpy good morning as you walk past on your morning walk with the dog or just by yourself. Be what you want to see. Be what you want the world to be. Be your best self always. What you walk past and is what you accept. So if you walk past and you give a smile, then that is what you are accepting in your life. Power and empowerment. Then we have joy. Under power and empowerment, we have joy. Your inner child is here to play. The power is yours. Embrace it. Play with it. Under partnership and pause, we have lessons. Wisdom through mistakes. Now, it doesn't need to be your mistakes. It can be the mistakes of others. But learning wisdom through mistakes, actually observing, assessing, and learning from mistakes. So this is about connecting with your spirit guides or your community or your partners or your family or your mob. Pause and take a moment to reflect on what it is that you are seeing and learn the lessons from your mistakes. And I'm really drawn to, I don't know if I catch the light on that, you can see the cracks in the vase. The Japanese have traditionally, I don't know if they do it so much anymore, traditionally with valuable articles, if a vase or something beautiful, a plate was broken, it would be mended with gold, and that would make it even more beautiful and stronger. And that's what I'm drawn to in this particular vase. By learning these lessons, by learning the wisdom through your mistakes and the mistakes of others, you are creating this beautiful future that is stronger than ever. And under enthusiasm and be your best self always, manifestation. What you desire is on its way. So by being enthusiastic about what you are passionately engaging in and bringing your best self forward into that, you are manifesting what you desire. It's on its way through positivity. I don't know if I need to go particularly. Usually what I do is then I break these cards up and explain further on in this method. But I don't know that I need to today, because the message was so clear and it was so powerful. Empowerment, joy. The power is yours of where your future is going to take you, of what choices you make in your life. Yes, we all have to compromise, but the power is yours as to what compromise you is acceptable to you. And embrace your inner child. It is here to play. Wow. And then we end up with the manifestation. What you desire is on your way. So your inner child is here to play. The power is yours. Partnership. Engage with your community. Engage with like-minded people. Engage with your mob. Learn from them. Teach them. Share. Not everybody has every answer. But if we join as a community, we can usually nut just about everything out between us. And to me, that's telling me that you are a projection of the universe. You are the vast space, but you are spaceless. So you are a vast space yourself, your infinite knowledge, your wisdom that you hold, your compassion, your empathy, your humour, your love is vast. But once you are interconnected into the community, and whether it's the spiritual community, whether it's a physical community, it becomes spaceless. It becomes infinite. So pause and take time. Pause in your busy lives. We have a situation at the moment where we tend to honour busyness, but it's not necessarily been productively busy, and we all need to take time out and pause and self-nurture and reflect, and by doing so we will learn these lessons, we will repair anything that needs healing, and it will be stronger and more beautiful when we are finished. And we have the enthusiasm. Whatever you decide to engage in, do it enthusiastically. Bring positivity to it. How you feel about a project, whether it's something that's distasteful or not, or something that you absolutely find utter joy in it. If you bring enthusiasm to a project, that enthusiasm becomes joy, and it will rub off on others, and it will make everything just that much more pleasant. If you decide to go to your mundane job, but you bring with it humour, enthusiasm, a plate of muffins, just be the change that you want to see in your life, and be the change that you want to be in the world, and do it with positivity. Oh, you are the wind of change that flows through life. There you go. And always be your best self. Doesn't mean we can't have cranky down days. We all have them. Cranky down moments. But even if you're cranky and down, try and bring your best version of yourself to whatever it is that you are enthusing on at this time. Be the smile in the street. Be the person that offers to carry the heavy load for the older person. Be the person that takes the garbage bags down to the beach to pick up a load of rubbish, sea rubbish, ocean rubbish every time you're down there. Even if nobody is looking, even if nobody knows that you're doing that, be the change that you want. Be your best self, and through that, your desire is on its way. Wow. Pretty powerful. Pretty powerful and empowered. The universe is a projection from within you, and you are a projection of the universe. This is about bringing your best self, about being the change that you want to see, about being the example in the world that you want the world to become. You are a vast space, and yet you are spaceless. So you personally have limitations in your knowledge, in what you can achieve, in your time. It is vast, but it is not limitless. However, when you plug into that network, when you plug into that community, when you engage on a spiritual, physical, emotional, whatever level connection, you are becoming part of the network, and you become spaceless. You become infinite. You are the divine ocean of love, a sea of blessing, and you are the wind of change that flows through life. Be the change that you want to see happen. Okay, that was quite deep. Okay, let's have 3 cards from Work Your Life. Work Your Light. Work Your Life. I like that as well, but Work Your Light. Oracle, 3 cards. Please, Maighstir, to finish the reading today. It was a very profound reading. There was a lot in there, a lot for us to take away. 3 cards, please. Very much a continuation. The initiation. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. This is about where we find ourselves now and crossing the threshold to the infinite possibility of what can be. And don't be afraid. Follow the path and cross that threshold. It's not necessarily easy, but worth the journey. Be the change you want the world to be. The age of light. Woohoo! This is very much for you. You've been training for this for lifetimes. The age of light. Embrace the light. Embrace the spirit. Be in the greatness. Become part of the network. Become part of the community. You have been working towards this point for lifetimes. Be the change that you want to see. And engage your feminine sisterhood of the rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. This is not just for women, but it is about engaging your feminine side, which is the side of compassion, of calm, of love, of empathy, of caring, sharing, community, coming together, being part of the network. Whatever your status in that network is, priestess, mystic, teacher, it is all beautiful and devoted. Might do one more. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Pretty much how it goes. How are you being called to step up and lead? What passage do you have to pass through? What darkness do you have to decide to lay down and leave behind and move into the light? You are being called to step up and be the change, be the light, the divine ocean of love, the sea of blessing, the projection of the universe, and spaceless. Thank you for joining me today. It was an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you. I'm feeling the love and I'm sending the love. Take care. Bye-bye.